Sometimes death doesn't knock.
It waits.
Silently watching. For one wrong turn, one missed sign, 1 second too late. But somehow, you slipped through its fingers. And the terrifying part is, you never even knew. Number 9. You shouldn't be alive because the car behind you was texting. Their eyes left the road for just 2.3 seconds. If you had left home 10 seconds later, you would have been in their blind spot when they swerved. And the strange part? You'll never know they almost ended your story. Because in that timeline, your story already ended. Number 8. You shouldn't be alive because of something you didn't eat. That free food offered at a gathering? The one you avoided because you weren't hungry. The rice was undercooked. The chicken wasn't stored right. 5 people got sick. 1 was hospitalized. 1 still has kidney damage. You just smiled, declined, and walked away, not knowing your organs silently thanked you. Number 7. You shouldn't be alive because your heart once stuttered, just for a second. An arrhythmia that corrected itself before it became a crisis. No warning, no pain. You were just sitting, breathing, maybe scrolling through your phone. But somewhere inside you, a beat came dangerously late. If it hadn't recovered, you wouldn't be watching this now. Number 6. You shouldn't be alive because of a stranger who chose to be good. That delivery guy who slowed down when you crossed the street. That technician who double-checked your gas line. That tired trucker who fought off sleep just long enough to stay in his lane. You've been protected by the unnoticed kindness of tired, overworked people you'll never meet again. You don't know their names, but they held your life in their tired hands and kept holding. Number 5. You shouldn't be alive because your instincts whispered something. You don't remember the moment exactly, just that weird feeling not to take that shortcut, or get on that elevator, or talk to that person, and your logical brain rolled its eyes. But you listened anyway. And somewhere out there, a darker version of that moment played out. In a version of reality that didn't end as quietly. Number 4. You shouldn't be alive because your brain lies to you. It convinces you that everything's fine. Even when your blood pressure is wrong. Even when you're dehydrated. Or your breathing is shallow. Or your cells are screaming quietly. You don't feel the internal storms. You don't hear the chaos. Your body quietly fights off every single day. One miscalculation, and you wouldn't be here. But today, you are. Number 3. You shouldn't be alive because the structure you stood under wasn't built for forever. A bridge, a ceiling, a balcony. The engineers did their job. Barely. The cement cracked years ago. But you stood there, unaware, long enough to check your phone, and left before gravity remembered. Number 2. You shouldn't be alive because you were once sick and thought it was nothing. That fever you ignored. That mole you never checked. That cough that stuck around too long. You recovered. But what if your immune system had failed that day? What if the infection had gone just a little deeper? What if you had waited one more week? Number 1. You shouldn't be alive because something decided you should be. Not science, not logic. Something else. Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it coincidence. But the truth is, death had every reason to take you. And it didn't. Not yet. You don't know how many times it reached out and changed its mind. So now you sit here, breathing, thinking, maybe doubting all this. But deep inside, something remembers. Your body, your fate, your silence, all whispering the same thing. You shouldn't be alive, but you are. If that made your mind spiral, you might want to stick 2 around, because there are darker truths waiting. Subscribe before something else catches up to you.